Hey guys, Teresa Hewlett here, and I just wanted to come to you tonight and share with you a recipe that I have just fixed a couple of other times. It's called ground turkey and sweet potato hash. That is fantastic. It is so good. It's just the perfect comfort food for especially this time of year. So before I get into the recipe, if you could let me know you're on here, maybe then let me know that you can hear me, that would be great. But I'm going to keep going with this, and this is actually my first live here on my Facebook page, so if I seem a little nervous, I guess I am a little bit. So anyway, I'm just going to get started with this and tell you all about this recipe. So over here, I'm just going to bring my pan over here. And in this, if you can see that, but that has, right now all I have in here is the sweet potatoes that I've cut up. I have 2 sweet potatoes, I have an onion and a bell pepper. And I put in some oil. I always used, I think the recipe called for olive oil, but I always put in coconut oil. And then whenever this is done cooking, it takes about 10 minutes. I'm going to add some ground turkey and then garlic and thyme. And it's delicious. And this recipe I wanted to share with several people, and my sister-in-law has already tried this and she loved it, so I thought, well, I bet a lot of other people would like it too. So be sure I'm going to have to get my glasses on so I can read some of these comments. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so I just want to make sure. I'm hoping you can hear me, so that would be good if you guys could hear me. Let me know that, that'd be awesome. So here in just a little bit, I'll be adding the ground turkey, and my plan is, I'll just probably post a picture below because I don't want you to sit there and watch me fixing this, but I will be adding a pound of ground turkey to this, and that would be about 4 servings. So I wanted to share this and let you all know that I'll be starting an accountability group next week on October 10th, and we'll be sharing things like this. I share a lot of recipes, and we're just gonna all hold each other accountable, keep each other on track, because you know, this is the time of the year when people really decide like, I think I'm just gonna wait. Maybe they don't consciously think that or say it out loud, but we tend to do that. I know I am so guilty of doing that, where we're just like, we know the holidays are coming up, you know, we'll be good maybe if we don't gain any weight, but you know, we'll just wait till the first of the year and then we'll really hit things hard. So personally, what I'm thinking right now is this last quarter of just hitting the year real strong and just being like, no, I'm not gonna gain weight at the end of the year. I'm going to, you know, either maintain, get healthier, lose the weight, because you know, I think starting either this week or next week, we have like 11 weeks till the end of the year. And a real easy thing would be to lose a pound a week. You could lose 11 pounds. Somebody had shared something showing that, and if you lost 2 pounds a week, of course, that'd be, you know, either 22, 24 pounds, depending on how much farther. So to think to go into January and you've already lost weight or you've maintained through the holidays, that, you know, the holidays really are just a couple of, you know, you got some parties that you go to, you know, you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. That's 4 days. And then we'll say Christmas Eve, so that's just 1 day. I mean, so that's a total of 5 days, throw in a couple of parties. You know, I mean, there's really no reason for people to gain. I think on average it's like 10 to 15 pounds just in this last quarter of the year. So we don't want to go into the year having gained all this extra weight. And so now we have even more weight, and so we're doing the New Year's resolution, and we want to lose weight. I just think it would be a great feeling to go into the new year knowing that, hey, I'm already ahead of the game here and I can maintain or, you know, just get better. So anyway, if you would like to find out more information about my challenge groups that's starting on Monday the 10th, just comment below and say more information. I wrote it here because sometimes you can't hear, but it just, I actually wrote it backwards so you guys could see it, but I think it'd be awesome. Our group, it doesn't just talk about, we don't just talk about recipes, although we do talk a lot about recipes and different exercises, and we just hold each other accountable. Like, you know, hopefully if you see that I'm working out, you'll think, oh, I want to work out too, and I want to try and be the best that I can be. But we also want to talk about maybe mindset issues. You know, it's like, why do I do things I don't want to do and I don't do things that I do want to do? If that makes any sense. You know, so why do we do things like that? So, you know, maybe we talk a little bit about our mindset and some things that can help with that. So it would be awesome if you would like to join us. Like I said, comment in below saying that you would like more information, or I'm in, or anything like that. That would be awesome. And so I hope that you guys have a great evening, and I hope to see you in the group next week. Thanks. Bye. If I can shut it off.